It is the season of the monsoon. The air is heavy with the expectation of thunderstorms, and lightning furrows across the blue-black nimbus clouds. The rains have made the earth lush and green. In the forests, the peacocks dance in delight as the soft melody of the rain keeps perfect tune to their dancing feet.
In another part of the forest, Ratnakar with the hunters as they track a pair of deer. But he has lost all his taste for violence and bloodshed. The hunters, though, are not to be dissuaded. They are on their mrigaya, the hunt, and they will have blood. One of the hunters spots a pair of courting croucher birds in the branches of a tree. The birds are oblivious to everything but their love, cooing to each other, when one of them is shot down by the Doshu's arrows. The other bird flies around in shock till it too drops dead in grief. Ratnakar is horrified by what he sees. To his amazement, he curses the hunters in Sanskrit, a shloka, Ma Nishad, which will eventually form the first shloka of the Hindu epic Ramayana. The coarse, illiterate Ratnakar is now speaking the language of the gods. He is astonished by what he utters and asks why his words seem to flow like honey. The hunters too are astounded at these words and without understanding become aware of the gravity of his curse and back away from him.
কি বলিনু আমি কি সুললিত বাণী রে, কিছু না জানি কেমন যে আমি প্রকাশিনু দেব ভাষা, এমন কথা কেমনে শিখিনু রে। পুলকে পুরিল মন প্রাণ, মধু বরষিল শ্রবণে।
Suddenly, lighting up the whole world, Ratnakar beholds an entity of light and glory who does not reveal her face to him. Ratnakar knows, though, that this is what his heart has longed for. She is Saraswati, goddess of knowledge, the being of light, come to illuminate the whole world, accompanied by her celestial dancer. The brigand chieftain falls back in sheer awe of the light that envelopes him and proclaims himself to be blessed, his stone heart melted. Ratnakar realizes that all this time he was enslaved in his devotion to Kalika, but now finding the new being of light he has been released, it has led him to find his true self. The transformation from the dreaded Ratnakar to the sage Maharishi Valmiki begins at earnest from this instance.
একিয়ে স্থির চপলা কিরণে কিরণে হলো সব দিক উজালা। কি প্রতিমা দেখিয়ে জোছনা মাখিয়ে কে রেখেছে আঁকিয়ে আমরি কমল পুতলা। তব কমল চরণে পূর্ণ হলো বনভূমি, ধন্য হলো প্রাণ, পূর্ণ হলো বাসনা দেবী কমলাসনা, ধন্য হলো দস্যুপতি গুলিল বাসনা। এবার ছেড়ে চলেছি মা, এবার ছেড়ে চলেছি মা, পাষাণের মেয়ে পাষাণে তুই না বুঝে মা বলেছি মা। এবার ছেড়ে চলেছি মা, এতদিন কি ছল করে তুই পাষাণ করে রেখেছিলি, আজ আপন মায়ের দেখা পেয়ে নয়ন জলে গলেছি মা। এবার ছেড়ে চলেছি মা, কালো দেখে ভুলি রে আর, আলো দেখে ভুলে ছড়েছি মা মায়ার মায়া কাটিয়ে এবার মায়ের কোলে চলেছি মা এবার ছেড়ে চলেছি মা এবার ছেড়ে চলেছি মা
Ratnakar, now much changed, meditates in the forest. He is so deeply lost in meditation that white ants build their nests over him, and hence he gains the name Valmiki, from the word Valmi or anthill. Ratnakar desires the clarity and the heavenly light he saw so briefly, but even for one as devout as Ratnakar, it does not come easily. There are tests he must undergo. As he meditates, he is tested a final time by Devi Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and riches. She tempts him with all types of riches, but Valmiki rejects all this. All the material goods he had pillaged and looted for. She is not the dawn goddess for whom he meditates. He has given up the chase for material wealth and wants solace for his soul. Lakshmi smiles as she leaves, blessing him. Valmiki searches in vain for the goddess of light, who granted him a fleeting glimpse of her ethereal presence, and then vanished. Here we see another side of the metamorphosis from Ratnakar to Valmiki.
Why do you wander alone in these forests? I see your eyes are wet with tears. Tell me, why do you weep? I am she whom you sought, Devi Kamala, who is the fountain of all wealth and all riches. I am Chapula. I have come to these dense forests to give you the treasure of jewels, that you may smile once more. Abandoning my lotus throne, I have come to you, whom Devi Lakshmi smiles upon. What do they lack? In this auspicious moment, O Ratnakar, look at me. O Ratnakar, look at me. O Ratnakar, worship me.
কোথা লুকাইলে।
Valmiki returns to his meditation and focuses intently on his dawn goddess, Devi Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and wisdom, seated on her lotus throne. Saraswati means the supreme knowledge of self. Valmiki's fidelity to the illuminating light, which leads him to his true self, makes him a servant of Sharada. The lotus she sits on is born in mud and rises above the murky waters to become the supreme flower of worship. Ratnakar, in the same way, overcomes the darkness of his former self and changes himself in the light of knowledge. Pleased with his devotion and steadfast faith, Devi Saraswati appears in front of Valmiki. She tells him that his penance and devotion have pleased her, and therefore she will grant him her blessings. She speaks to him.
सरस्वती महाभागे विद्ये कमललोचने विश्वरूपे विशालाक्षी विद्यां देहि नमस्तुते. In the guise of that poor destitute girl, I have come to this deep forest to melt that stone heart of yours. Why, my child? Listen then, why I have done so. I am Veena Pani, and I have come to teach you songs. And these songs will melt the hardest stone hearts. That Ragini, which melted that hard heart of yours, that same melody will rise from your voice always. The rivers will weep under your feet, and in all directions will eyes fill with tears. Above your head will weep the stars, and lightning too will melt to become tears. Where the Himalayas raise their proud heads high, your name will echo thence. And where the Janvi Jamuna dances, your poetry will flow in her. Near my lotus throne will be your seat, and daily new music will mesmerize you. And sitting by your feet, young boys and girls, O poet, they will learn your songs. Here, take this my veena, I give you as a gift. And whichever song you care to sing, this instrument will accompany you.
মধুর ধ্বনি বাজে হৃদয় কমল বনু মাঝে মধুর মধুর ধ্বনি বাজে হৃদয় কমল বনু মাঝে মধুর নিভৃত বাসিনী বীণা পানি অমৃত মূরতি মতি বাণী নিভৃত বাসিনী বীণা পানি অমৃত মূরতি মতি বাণী কিরণ কিরণ ছবিখানি পরাণের কথা সে বিরাজে হৃদয় কমল বনু মাঝে মধুর মধুরিত জাগে দিবানিশি বিকল্প হরিত দিশি দিশি মধুরিত জাগে দিবানিশি বিকল্প হরিত দিশি দিশি মানস মধুপ পদতলে মুরছি পড়িছে পরিমলে এসো দেবী এসো এ আলোকে একবার তোরে হেরি চোখে এসো দেবী এসো এ আলোকে একবার তোরে হেরি চোখে গোপনে থেকো না থেকো না থেকো না
Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our show, Valmiki Pratibha. I hope you enjoyed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a labour of love for all of us. But this show, this spectacle, wouldn't have been possible at all without the hard work, the hard labour of one person, the one and only Mitali Dev.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Thank you for coming tonight. It has meant absolutely a lot for not only for me, but for my children. They have been working since it's been completely 1 year today, and they were absolutely oblivion to everything about Rabindranath. And we gave them a little bit of a pleasure about the art form, as well the stage, about the backstage, everything. And we had lots of good times with it, crazy times, happy times, good times, absolutely all the way. But the good thing is, I would like more children to be on stage who have no drama background, who have no musical background, who have no sort of any kind of, experience basically, of any kind. But they know some Bengali now, would you believe? Sometimes they correct me when I'm teaching them, and they sing the song. And that is a big step for me. So I hope I can continue this mission, and I hope that these children will take this experience all throughout their life. Thank you so much. Have a safe trip.
I'm going
Yes,
to introduce
I will
each of
introduce,
the...
yes, my youngest bandit, okay, Shan, who is the son of Shumit Dashgupta, who is my lighting director, and he's done a marvelous job. Fantastic, I just leave everything to him. And then comes my son, Sunny, Orange Oil, who is the chief bandit. And then you have Ritvik Muthusamy from Manchester, And then you have Mahash Pandey. And then you have Nikhil Ramjutan, who was my god, and he came right at the last moment, and he's done extremely well. Then you have my wonderful dancer Ranisha from Manchester. And then you have my sweet flower girl, Mahasweta Chanda. Another beautiful dancer. You have here Rohini Agarwal. Followed with Mudit Pandey, who is the brother of Mahash. Maitri, basically the strong bandit. And then you have our newcomer, bandit, okay? And his name is Vinay. And then you have Odia. This is Orange Joy, Dave, and this is Dave Joy. Sorry, they're twins. So I sometimes get mixed up, sorry. This is a first. Actually, they look identical because of their makeup. And then you have Vishnu, our most, he's very talented, and then my lovely forest nymph. And this is Meghna Agrawal, who is a sister of Rohini. Okay, and then comes my wonderful Lokhi, Lakshmi, who is Koel, and we have here Saraswati, Vipasha. My sweet Rijuta. She is my Valmiki for 1 whole year, and she's a very promising artist. Hopefully she will do more. And last, not the least, my only working god, Meera Dave, who is the son of Reshmi Dave, and I wonder where she is, who has helped me. She does all the helping of the props and everything. Without her, I wouldn't be able to do it. Shuma Pal, who has helped me tremendously with my costumes. She has never sat for 1 minute. And then we have our Joyati Pal here, who has done the voiceover for Saraswati and Lakshmi. Then we have Madhu Chanda, who has helped us tremendously too in trying to see and managing us. And my Govindo, that's right. Audrija, absolutely. Govindo, he has done a lot of the sound, and Audrija has done the videoing, and obviously, yes, so most of the sound. But I want to introduce my script and my narrator, and who has actually educated me too in this wonderful story that has been beautifully written by Ravi Thakur, and that is Gopali Ghosh. I wouldn't have been able to do this much without her. And Devu. Devu Priyo, my husband, who has continuously tried to make this work for all of us. Okay.
Can I just add thing? Deepest gratitude and thanks to the MAC team, who have continuously provided us with reassurance with pretty much everything, especially Damien and Justin. Justin has helped me as a novice, and Damien, of course, and the whole team in MAC.
Yes,
so.
absolutely.
I just wanted to say that you've seen the demonstration outside, and in spite of that, we are actually here just for art and literature, art and culture, and that's what we are here to promote, and also promote, so that all these youngsters in the future have something in them, so that they can look forward in the future. I don't know whether we're going to do any more of this. I mean, obviously this is the last production of the Valmiki Pratibha, but I hope they've learned something in the future. They're all youngsters, they're going to have bright futures. Some of them had 12 A stars in GCSE this year. They're very bright boys and girls. So, all my best wishes to them. And I'm really grateful to all of you to have come in spite of all these negative publicity. I mean, we would have many more people coming today, but it's sad that just for a few people, this thing was marred. But we won at last. We've actually done the show. And thank you. It wouldn't have been happening without your help. And of course, I have to also thank Piyali for supporting on behalf of Sampath, Damien and Justin. Damien is the manager for this whole show. Justin, the technical man, and Michelle, who's the CEO of MAC. They have been constantly in touch with me for the last 2 weeks, in spite of all the negative publicity, all the writing in Birmingham Mail. We've been in the first page of Stage, so we've been famous.
Next to Benedict Cumberbatch, by the way.
So thank you, and have a good journey and safe journey.